Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the HIGH-5 podcast, HIGH-5 at the Dark. I'm your host, Malcolm from Malcolm&Mary, and today we're going to take a look at a beautiful product off the shelves of HIGH-5. I'm joined by the lovely Miss Emily, and we may be joined by the lovely Chuck Light in just a moment. We're going to dive straight into this and see what we're rocking and rolling with. Emily, what are we trying tonight on the podcast?
Okay, I am trying a Sub X Infused Mac pre-roll.
Nice.
I'm excited. I've never tried any of their infused stuff, any of their pre-rolls, infused, not infused. I've had their flour, and I really like their flour.
Okay.
So I'm excited to smoke and try it. It is a full gram. I like the container. It's in a glass jar. I like to reuse these, so I just peel off the stickers and I reuse the jars. So I don't know, just a little fun thing.
Oh, yeah?
I like the way it smells so far. Let's see. It's kind of hard to get. Okay, so this is what the full gram looks like. Subex has their own little filters. That's cool.
Nice.
They have little Subex filters, dry pull wise. What's the opposite of sweet but not quite sour?
Like spice?
It kind of, you know what it kind of tastes like is like cleaning supplies.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it kind of tastes like how my dish soap smells.
Okay.
Kind of like that chemically, like gassy, but also like a hint of that fresh cleanness.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And maybe like a little bit of lime.
Nice.
Maybe like a little bit of lime.
Okay. And that one is a very heavily infused pre-roll. So it could definitely be also the concentrate you're tasting as well.
It is. You can see the infusion on the outside where it's kind of like going through the paper.
Yes, it was very saturated. Very saturated. Which is a curb appeal selling point on its own, you know, when people come in.
Very much. I like how it's rolled. It's nice. It's clean. It's not sticky. Like, you know, on the outside, a lot of people don't like the infused on the outside. This is one of those ones that's not infused on the outside. It's super nice.
Nice.
Smooth. Yeah, I'm excited to smoke it. Am I missing it? Do you have any other, like, key components?
No. Do you have to shimmy it at all? How tight is it? What do you think?
I don't have to shimmy this guy. Not at all.
Nice.
Like, I typically do it for, like, most of the joints that I smoke, but if they aren't, like, this guy does not need to be shook down at all.
Nice.
Like, I'm just ready to light it and just go.
Hell yeah. Okay, hell yeah. And once again, that is the Sub X. What is that, the Miracle Alien Cookies?
Yeah, it's their Miracle Alien Cookies. Their lineage said they also have, like, Colombian and Starfighter. I know they spell for the lineage, but yeah.
Okay.
So
okay, hell yeah. Okay, we're going to take a dive into that and see what that's all about. Big shout out to Sub X as well. Gotta love it. Today, thank you, Emily. I am going to be trying the Gelonade from Harmony. This little guy here from Harmony Farms. This is actually the first time we featured Harmony Farms on the podcast in flower form. I know we've done a couple pre-rolls from them. They have this labeled as a hybrid. Harmony does not sell grams. Typically, I am not a big fan of companies that do this. However, they do sell pre-rolls. That is their saving grace in this realm. Like I said, because we have featured the pre-rolls and because that kind of serves as their gram in order for you to get to try something, we're going to give their regular flour a try and sacrifice the rest of the podcast bag. But, just right away off of curb appeal, it definitely has a great trim to it. It definitely looks, well, let's jump into this overall. Let's see what this is smelling like. Let's see. So, it smells really fucking good. This has got like it's sweet, but it's skunky. It's grassy, but it's piney. It's got like a creaminess to it. All right, so if I had to break this down into three, I would go sweet. I would go sweet. I would go sweet funk. I would go cream. I would go lime and poop. And that would have to be the three I'm gonna go with: sweet funk, cream, lime, and poop. But it's actually a little bit appetizing as a smell. You know what I'm saying? Definitely mouth watering for sure. You know what I'm saying? My mouth is getting excited. I'm getting excited. Let's go ahead and jump into this. Like I was saying, it really, I mean, the texture's perfect. Literally has a beautiful texture to it. Really, really nice nug. You know what I'm saying? Not mad at that at all.
Yeah, that looks pretty.
Definitely give it a nice little squeeze. Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Really do like it. As I squeeze it, it almost has like a like a like if lime could be injected with diesel and soap. I feel like soapy is another word. Like okay, I'm gonna go sweet funk, soapy cream, and lime poop. Like every one has another like undertone, and it's all over the place. But nevertheless, as far as middle tier, and as far as curb appeal, this is definitely I'm gonna give this curb appeal wise, and on the loud, well, let's go in order. On the loud scale, this is a 9 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? It's a 9 out of 10. As far as moisture, this is a 10 out of 10. This is how yeah, this is how buds should be. And then as far as the curb appeal overall, I'm gonna give this I'll give this a 9.5 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Nice little curb appeal. Yeah, they're doing very well so far. But let's see. Gelonade, once again, this is a strain I have not tried before. So I'm completely blind to. Also, this is a terpene profile I have not come across to before. Fuck the name. This is a scent and profile I've never come across. So I'm excited about that. We will be smoking this out of the tall Kylie today. I am excited about that. And as far as what I'm looking forward to this experience, we definitely want something that's going to be more of a relaxing experience. We got to get up early again tomorrow, do it all over again tomorrow, another double, gotta love it. This is something that I'm anticipating. This is something that and also like it's hot. So I want something that's going to be real easy body relaxation, kind of help me go to sleep a little bit easier. And yeah, like I said, first time a Harmony, man. I just hope that it's smooth. I hope that it's something I can get along with, and I hope that it breaks up consumer friendly. I got a big nug. We're gonna use. Got a tiny little piece here. I'm gonna break off another little tiny yaya, and this is it. This is what we're gonna roll up today. Bada bing. This is a bowl. Do not buy a gram and let this fool you and think that this is one bowl. This is not one bowl. This is multiple bowls. You know what I'm saying? And cannabis is one of those things where it's like you're in charge. You do whatever you need to do. Don't abuse it. Use it. You know what I'm saying? It's 7 ways to Sunday, as they say. But okay, let's get this in here. We're gonna grind this bad boy up. Now this seems fairly moist. This seems fairly sticky. Sometimes strains like this can be tough to grind up in the grinder. Let's see how this does. Let's see. It wasn't too bad. Give it a little tap, tap, tappy. Yeah, it's really unique. It really does have a unique floral soapiness to it. It really does. I don't know that I've smelled that before. And as I break it up,
Soapy, huh?
floral and soapy, yes. And immediately, tiniest little nugs, damn near quarter of a grinder. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
Like I told you, that's literally a full bowl, and we're about to witness it. This is once again.
That's crazy.
Yes, this is once again the Gelonade from you know what I'm saying, Harmony. Yeah, dude, a fucking full bowl. No joke.
That's beautiful.
No joke. Let's see.
You used just a little bit too.
Yes.
So much of that nug left.
Yeah. This is probably 2 more bowls. You know what I'm saying? Like when you and like I know a lot of people watching the show like he don't even be smoking nothing like that because I don't have to. I'd rather be the one with money in my pocket. Well, and weed in my stash. All of the above.
True.
I'd rather have it
I'll
all.
take both.
Yeah, exactly. I'll take both. Would you rather get shoes for free or spend $500? Would you rather get food for free or spend $100? You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's all about how you look at it.
it's true. It really is. But nevertheless, non tanto. Emily, how is that high treating us and how has it progressed?
It hit me really quick. Like, initially, it was just like oh my God, like, very heady, kind of sits, like, right here,
Mm-hmm.
in your face. And then now it's just more of, like, a body thing. But pre-rolls, again, are just one of those things that I kind of, like to feel the high out the more that I go. And so I'm, like, so far, barely, like, a quarter of the way through. Like, holding this joint up. You can see that I haven't smoked through a lot of it yet, so it's
Right.
not like crazy.
But it's still burning. It's burning slow.
It's burning smooth, and
Nice.
like I didn't have to like correct it in any way. It
Nice.
like started off perfectly. It's not as tasty as it like the dry pull, and it smells. It's
Okay.
definitely like, wow, that is infused. Like, I've had to mute myself a couple times to cough. Hi, Jack.
Yep.
Yeah, I've had to mute myself a few times thus far to cough.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm a cougher. That's literally nothing new to me. Like, I don't care. So that's normal.
Okay.
It's good. I'm excited to get the rest of it and see how it affects me at the end, because it's a full gram. I normally am used to smoking the 2/2.
Ah, okay. And that is a full gram. I literally forgot that too. That's a full gram too. Okay.
It is a full gram.
Gotcha. Okay. And I literally been struggling with how to do that the entire time. I was trying to get the split screen this entire time, and I just figured it out. Okay. Now, Emily, on a scale of 1 through 10, how smooth that is, what would you say?
Smooth. In the way that it's burning, like I would say it's a 10 out of 10.
Okay,
The way
nice.
that it's hitting, oh my lord, it's a little rough, but it's good. I mean, I'm a cougher though, so I'm gonna give myself just the benefit of the doubt and the fact that I'm just coughing. Probably I would give it like an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
For like, the smoothness. It is considered like a top shelf item in the infused pre-roll, so definitely I'm excited to get through it so I can see if it's worth the amount. But so far so good. I really like it. For Sub X infused pre-roll.
Okay. Okay, very fair. And immediately, Emily, would you say that the oil has? Can you say? Would you say? Ugh, if I can get it out. Would you say the oil, you notice it as far as the potency or the flavor?
That's probably what it is that's making it a little bit harsh, is the oil.
Okay.
But it's not like a bad harsh. It's just like, wow, I can tell by the end of smoking this entire thing I'm going to be fucked. So it's that type of high. So I'm like maybe just now getting to like not even halfway.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, very fair. Okay. Thank you, Emily. Big shout out to Sub X. And then Chuck Light, what we choking on over there?
So I know you gave me the Doughboys.
Yep.
Right. Well, JG did that in the pre-rolls. I smelled it. It smells great. It's definitely got some nutty aroma to it. It's definitely got some diesel, some kind of earthiness to it. It looks great. It feels great. The moisture content is on it. Real nice. Looks like it's going to break up really good. But because we got Mount Baker back in the shop, and they dropped the beloved crowd favorite Gelato 33.
That they did.
And the last batch fell off, got terrible reviews. A lot of people felt burnt by Mount Baker. I decided to get an 8, give them a redemption opportunity, see how they did. Now, right off the bat, the trichomes on this,
it's ridiculous.
Real nice and milky white. Definitely what you want it to be.
Yep.
The texture breaks up so good. definitely like kinetic sand, but if you're rolling a blunt, it comes out a little bit, more on the clumpy side, especially breaking it up by hand.
Okay.
The smell is classic to what we know in gelato.
Beautiful.
Sweet, smooth, kind of creamy.
Creamy.
Right? And the taste is there. With every pull on this joint, I'm tasting that nice, smooth, creamy gassiness. Yeah, man. I'm waiting to see how the strength is puffing through this joint, but so far it's in good standing from the last batch.
Beautiful. Okay, very fair. And this, for everybody out there watching, of course, we've done Gelato 33 so many times, so many different ways, so many batches of Gelato 33. Even back to Zane, big shout out to Z. You know what I'm saying? In those episodes. And Brograss, I seen Brograss. Brograss might even jump in here today. But nevertheless, you know what I'm saying? Excited about that. Big shout out to Mike Walden. He used to come on here and enjoy that Gelato 33. Fantastic. And Chuck, I love the fact that you tried that gelato because I indeed did do the Harmony today. So get a little take on that as well. I'm excited about that. But okay, thank you, Chuck Light. I'm glad that it's actually following up soon. It's funny, that's literally the last thing I saw on the shelf today. And I didn't even realize it was there. Literally the last thing I saw. And I was like, wow, they put it back out. And I was like, okay, cool. And it looked great. It literally looked great on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? So I got to go the next time, if it is still there, take a closer look at it. But I'm excited that you're trying it. Very fair. Okay. And then just to catch you up to speed, Chuck Light, this is the Gelonade from Harmony Farms. Ugh. Do they list the genetics on here? I want to say this is maybe gelato and something, but lemonade, but I'm not sure. They do not list the genetics on here. Nice little fun fact. I feel like they should, but nevertheless. Anyways. But yeah, Chuck and Emily, I'm very pleased with it so far. Immediately my chest, my lungs, they're much heavier. You know what I'm saying? Breaths are taking more effort. You know what I'm saying? Speech is becoming more of a chore. Eyes and face are definitely under the influence for sure, and showing it. I do think that this is something that is a very unbothered high, almost right away. Like took the hit and immediately was like, you know what I'm saying? Like nothing really seems nothing necessarily seems appetizing, worrisome, anxiety prone. Like all of the things don't really seem too effective or too agitating. You know what I'm saying? Very difficult to get agitated or anxious. You know what I'm saying? And I've only taken 2 hits. We literally I've only taken 2 hits. And Chuck, I used damn near nugs that were fucking one millimeter across. This is 2 hits.
Get that.
You know what I'm saying?
Any of the gram.
Quite literally.
How much is still in there?
Big ass nug we literally had, literally. But nevertheless, this is really, really, really nice so far. This is just also got the chance to write a lot so far. I just started and I'm literally half my form is Yaya. I wrote just like Tahi-Tahis and creme de limon, except it's more exotic and it's more soft. This technically is the blue cheese terpene profile. It's that day-old French fries and tangerine rinds, but this has got more of a... And I didn't really put it to blue cheese until I tasted it. The terpene profile I wrote was sweet funk, soapy creamy, and then lime and poop. Like, that doesn't sound like tangerine rinds and, day-old French fries. However, it's the degree of each of the scents, like I said, that have been changed, that really the terpene profile is still there. And when I taste it, what do I taste? Tahi-Tahis, creme de limon, and blue cheese. You know what I'm saying? That's what those strains taste like. I think in this strain, maybe the myrcene's heavier and the carafilline doesn't have as much, or whatever, what have you. But nevertheless, Now I know no matter what the name of the strain is, every time it smells like this, to me, these are going to be the desired effects. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is the same type of experience as the HIGH-5 is. Sure, to a degree it may change, but guess what? I'm not telling you that, oh, when I tried this, I walked into Target, and when I tried this, I walked into BJ's. No. We went into Target both times. I might have been in the bedding section one time, and I might have been in the snack section the other time, but bitch, I was still in Target. It wasn't no Walmart. You know what I'm saying? That's how terpenes work, though. That is what terpenes are. Not to say every time you smell it, it'll be exactly the same, but it's a spectrum. You're still going in that same store. No, and yes, names do make it easier to follow that and to understand that and to find that. But the names aren't going to be as exact. The names will get you to the parking lot, but they might not get you in the store. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Blueberry can smell 100 different ways. Girl Scout cookies can smell 100 different ways. If you shop by name and say you like Girl Scout cookies, you didn't go in the Nike store. You pulled up to the outlet. You still have 100 stores to go into before you get that same Girl Scout cookies you remember actually having with that same terpene profile. You see what I'm saying? That's the way that's the best. I've never put I've been doing this for over 14 years. I never put cannabis in a light like that, and I love that. As far as terpene profiles, very, very well done. Nevertheless, this is great. I like it. It's a confident high. It's a calm high. It allows you to do whatever you need to do, get your point across, you know what I'm saying? And be exact, be creative, you know what I'm saying? Still elaborate, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm still on point, I still feel focused, able to multitask to an extent, you know what I'm saying? Still able to, like I said, I wrote enough on my form, more than I usually do. And honestly, I could stop. Like I literally could stop. I could be done. You know what I'm saying? Which makes this even more ridiculous. Love the fact that this is what is this, in the top shelf or the middle shelf? It's in the middle tier.
It's middle.
Yeah, this is in the middle tier. And the middle tier is the Wild West. So I have to say, this is definitely, it's punching in the weight class. It's at least hanging tight with Doc and Yeti. It's at least hanging tight with Evergrow. You know what I'm saying? This is nice. And this isn't even really a strain I would smoke, really. You know what I'm saying? This isn't really a terpene profile. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a little bit more of a sweet kind of liquor. Like, I like Hindu Kush, but nevertheless. Definitely prone to ramble. But like I said, I'm only that social and only that prone to ramble because it is so at ease, so calm. So, like, everything can flow. You're not tight anymore. I feel loose. You know what I'm saying? I feel very loose. You know what I'm saying? This is great. I do like this at this time of the night as well. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say something really quickly. I said this isn't something I would typically go for because there's a whole bunch of indicas that are more dominant that I would try before this. I'm happy to smoke this. I have no problem smoking this, but I wouldn't recommend this over something else because it doesn't speak to me as much as other things. Nevertheless, very, very nice. Emily, how has that high on that joint progressed for you?
I feel like I was eating my words pretty quickly, to be honest. It hit me like super hard as soon as probably about 5 minutes after Chuck came on, and it was like I just felt super stoned. Like the oil may be harsh, but oh my god, I am very stoned right now. Like my fingertips feel stoned. My fingertips feel stoned. It's a weird feeling.
I love that. I love that.
It's fun. It's perfect for nighttime. Like this is a good one for if you want to just have a good body relaxation. Like it hits you in the face like it normally does because you're smoking a joint, but
right.
It's a nice body high. I'm so glad I already got ready for my night and I took off my makeup and I'm in my comfy clothes and I could literally just crawl into bed with my dogs after this. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be so good.
Okay. But you still seem social. You still seem upbeat enough to function.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, That just might be my personality always, but
Granted.
yes, no, I am feeling happy. It is a very happy high. Relaxing and happy is a good one to put it. Maybe that's what it is. I still feel very happy, and I just want to relax, go cuddle with my dogs. We spent all day in the sun, and then I went to work all day, so it'll be a good one.
Absolutely. And well deserved, yes. Okay. Okay, very fair. Do you think that this is something that you might, well, we literally probably have one left. So, if we
Yeah.
do have any left, I really don't know if we have any left.
I have seen them before, though, so I know that we will get them again.
Very good. Okay. Very good. But do you think this is something that you would say is worth that top shelf for a recommendation? If somebody's like, hey, I want an infused joint, they could just get a stinger. But do you think this is something you would recommend over something like that?
Stingers are good, like, they're like a classic. And if you want to try something, because it's always good to switch up what you smoke.
Yes.
I've always said that. Try something new that I personally know hit me and knocked me down. Like, I am happy to recommend this. Like,
Nice.
if I still have one on shelf tomorrow when I work, I'm selling it. That's the first thing I'm gonna fucking sell this on my favorites. So it's gone.
Yes.
Don't even consider it.
Yes.
But
Yes.
it's bomb. It is good. I really like it. I'm literally still. It's the end of it. Like, I should be putting it out in the next like hit or so. But like, it has lasted me this entire time.
Okay. Okay. I love that. You've literally lit that almost right away.
Yeah.
Literally.
It was just you and me.
Yes.
You asked me
Yes.
right off the bat.
It's literally been 25 minutes.
Yeah, isn't that shit crazy?
Crazy. That's crazy. It's literally been 25
Subex.
minutes.
I love this. Like, literally 10 out of 10. I would buy this again. And if no one buys it at the end of my shift tomorrow, if none of my coworkers buy it, I'm buying it again. So.
And if you don't sell it.
Yeah, and if I don't sell it,
Yes.
it's still there.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. And and honestly, 25 minutes is ridiculous. But when it is that drenched in concentrate, it makes, I get it. You know what I'm saying? It does make sense. But also, thank you for that. Thank you, SubX, for plugging us, on your joints like that. That's great.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. Okay, very, very good. Big shout out to SubX. And then, yeah, that's crazy. And then Chuck Light, how are we feeling? Oh.
I was like, wait, what? Man. I went from 0 to stoned real quick. And then, honestly, man, I would say, like, so far, I yawned, like, at least 9 times.
Okay.
Like,
wow.
Instantly, like, sleepy. I'm ready to go lay down, crash out.
Okay.
That was fast acting. That was faster than like Nightfall.
Yeah, that's fast.
That was.
Nightfall. You know they ID you for that shit, right?
Huh?
You know they ID you for that shit.
Speaking of which, because you thought you were safe, favorite thing to eat when you're sick? Chuck, go. 5, 4. What kind of soup? 3, 2.
Broccoli cheddar. I know it's bad for you to consume dairy while you're sick, but
okay, it hits
you don't really feel full.
It hits the spot. Yeah, you want to feel good. You want anything to feel good when you're sick. Period.
Or loaded baked potato soup, because that's always fire.
That sounds great, but like, where are you going to get that when you're sick? Who's making that for you at home?
My mom made some, and I brought it to work today.
That's funny.
For lunch, it was so good.
Loaded baked potato soup.
Yeah, Bro Campbell's is making it.
Ah, that's interesting. That's actually the first time I've ever heard of that. I love that. That's interesting.
Loaded baked potato soup.
Yeah, I've never heard of that before. That's great. That's great.
I don't know, man. Chicken and dumplings sounds really good.
As well. I love that. I don't know if I go to. I'm not. I don't know if I go to soup that much, but nevertheless, I'm trying to think about what soup I would like if I was sick. Chicken noodles, chicken noodle soup, chicken noodles. Okay, very fair.
Fan of chicken
Uh,
noodles.
I like a good chicken noodle soup.
Yeah.
Hate a bad chicken noodle soup. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If you well, nevertheless, I've never made soup before ever, from scratch. Never,
Like with a stock and boil
Never.
and all that.
never.
Wow.
That's
I've done
funny.
it before. It's alright.
There you go. Also, Emily. Favorite tortilla dish? Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Go. Go.
Enchiladas?
And just a great choice. It's a great
Yeah.
choice.
I love enchiladas.
It's a great choice. Enchiladas are pretty great. I do like enchiladas. You doing what kind of enchiladas?
Like the green sauce ones.
Beautiful. Protein.
Chicken.
Nice. Yeah, shredded chicken enchiladas are great. They are great. Barbacoa. I like, surprisingly enough, I like shrimp enchiladas. Because I know. I love shrimp enchiladas. I really do. And there's cheese on it. It's so weird. I get it, but it works.
Wow.
I just think it works. Because the cheese more so goes with the rice. And it's like a cheesy rice. And then the shrimp is kind of just the salsa or the, whatever.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good, though. Very, very good. Okay, back to weed, nevertheless. No tanto. Thank you, Emily. This is something that... Or Chuck, okay, ready? Y'all get to give me one go.
Ooh.
A 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Does it have to be food?
Yes.
Okay.
It's Malcolm.
True.
Fair.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Favorite tuna dish.
Tuna dish? I actually don't eat tuna. I don't eat raw fish like that. So but I would say sushi. I would say a sushi roll. You know what I'm saying? Like a tuna, what is it? The fuck is it called? I don't really eat sushi like that. But I would do one of those rolls. Ahi tuna roll. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what they're called. But I would do that. I would try that at least. Raw. I wouldn't do cooked tuna or tuna salad, nothing with tuna and mayo. Definitely not that. I can tell you what it wouldn't be. Tuna. When I look at tuna salad, I'm just I don't know what comes over me. I actually don't care. I just know it doesn't interest me, and I'm like, okay.
But see, that's the thing is if you make it with cream cheese instead, it's way better.
I've never heard of that, and I love that.
Yeah. And if you do it, okay.
That sounds very smart.
I've been craving this because I had it at a Polish deli in Chicago. But how tuna fish is tuna fish, they do that with salmon.
Ah.
And it's fucking amazing.
Huh. I would try that though.
Oh my god.
I love salmon. I love
also love
Chuck,
salmon.
make it.
Bro.
I get it, but also.
I'm leaving.
I love that. No, but nevertheless, where there's a will, there's a way. Remember that, Chuck. But that sounds
No,
great.
sure there is.
That does sound great. Okay, very fair. Also, I just thought of this, so it doesn't count. But I would like the sesame seed on the outside of or what is it called? Poppy seed, sesame seeds on the outside of the tuna, and they sear it really hard, and it's raw on the inside, and they slice it. It's sesame crusted tuna.
What kind of sushi places are you going to? I'm trying to
Yeah.
think.
Stop! It's like a crusted tuna. It's a seared. Okay, I gotta look it up.
Crusted tuna.
Yes, it's like tuna. It's tuna, but it's crusted and then seared, and then it's a tuna steak, crusted tuna steak. Ready? Watch this. I watch Food Network nonstop. Okay, here we go. Seared ahi tuna with sesame seed crush. This ahi tuna is crispy golden on the outside and rare on the inside. In just 10 minutes, you could have a Malcolm Yaya. Here we go. Boom. Look at this. This is exactly what it looks like. This. Yes. and like it's got like
That's
a
not what I expected at all.
no, it's raw. It's raw on the outside, but you sear the fuck out of the tuna on the inside. Sorry, but yeah, they got like, cucumber pickled, cilantro, little brown rice, little zhazhis, little bit of chopstick yaya, little wooden decor on the table, whole lot of vibes, whole lot of vibes. Okay, little decor, little wood grain, getting the zhazhis. Okay, but thank you, y'all. We are. Oh, Chuck, you have to go. Thank you, Emily. Go.
Oh, favorite carnival food. Fine.
Carnival food. What do you mean? Like cotton candy? Like, what do you mean by carnival? You mean like Brazil carnival?
Dogs and pizza.
Oh, I literally thought you were talking about Brazil.
Carnival.
Oh, I literally thought you were talking about. I was like, I mean, I was very drunk. I didn't eat. Sadly enough, I did not eat enough. When you are turning up out there in the world, please eat your food. Eat your food and don't get sick. Because I was going like, yes, and drink your water. I was going like days without eating. Like just straight up like, dude, days. I was taking like acid and shit. Like I was doing a lot. But nevertheless, be safe. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe. But nevertheless, yes. Love that. But sorry, back to weed. Also days, but I was eating edibles. So really, that's the only thing I was eating. I was eating edibles. That's a fact. I was out the country. I had to.
That's okay. I guess that's what. I think a little bit of
Sugar. I passed out in the street, and I was. And there you have it. Okay. But nevertheless, let's not shed light on this part. Okay, but yes, everybody out there, be safe. It is time for the scale of 1 through 10. Would you recommend? I know Emily's given hers. I know Chuck Light had. Oh, Chuck Light didn't necessarily give his. I'm gonna start us off so I don't ramble. Number 1, this has dry mouth. Number 2, this is a very, very euphoric high, but it's more uplifting. It's more uplifting than anything else. I literally wrote, feels like champagne effervescence. Like I feel like I'm getting the flavor of a little bit of champagniness. I feel as bubbly as champagne, but without the drunkenness. This has a more like on point, to the point, very direct, very confident, like I said before. I feel like I can do anything. Also, bruh, literally still have such a decent amount left. Now, with that being said, and I know I'm smacked because my mouth is gunshot dry. Like the effects might not be as prominent in the departments that I would like them. But like I'm under the influence completely of this strain, which leads me to my next point. If I continue at midnight, does it suit me? Absolutely not. Now, when I get to this bowl, Malcolm, continuing of this bowl, do you think that will then change the high to be more of a heavy or more of a yeah? I'm gonna make a prediction. I'm gonna predict that this high has already shown its true colors. And really, it's that glass ceiling is really the only thing I'm going to come in contact with. And it's just going to be more of the same of this experience. Especially because, like I said, I'm already getting the side effects of the desired effects, like dry mouth. You know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, no entanto. Thoroughly enjoyed this. In the middle tier, I'm going to give this, I'll give this a 8 out of 10, a very solid 8 out of 10. I'm going to docket points because they don't have grams, and I'm going to docket points because this is something that just doesn't necessarily suit me. I don't need this type of experience. You know what I'm saying? I would like something to be a little bit more heavy, a little bit more sedative. This is more uplifting. I don't necessarily care for highs if they're not on the more sedative versus uplifting scale. Also, unless it is super happy. Like things that are very minty, humulene, those things are very uplifting to myself. But like when I smoke like triple chip chocolate or mint chocolate chip or Kush mints or things like that, it's so uplifting, but also very happy. If it's uplifting and happy, then I get like the carousel swing kind of feeling. And that's a whole nother yaya aspect light on its own. So those types of highs I like. This one does not have that. Like I said, it's not as mood enhanced. I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I'm still so Long Island right now. You know what I'm saying? So this doesn't also get me as an escape. It's not, I'm not feeling like I've got away. I always say smoking is like a mini vacation. In my everyday life, I get to deal with Mary Jane, and she's a mini vacation, which is a beautiful thing because she is. She literally transports us. She does to our higher self. Non tanto. This doesn't necessarily allow for me to get away in a sense, in a happy sense. So I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. Would I recommend this? No. Now, Chuck Light, what are we thinking?
I think you should have smoked some of this gelato, bro.
Yeah, well,
I'm where you want to be right now.
where I want to be, yeah.
Yeah, man. I had to relight that joint multiple times, and it was a little bit on the harsh side.
Scale of 1 through 10, how smooth?
5 for sure. Because you on the inhale, you get that nice sweet flavor, and then on the exhale, just like straight up harshness on the throat. I'm gonna say this is definitely great blunt weed. It's gonna blend really well in a blunt.
Wow.
It might be a little bit smoother. Might burn better.
Okay. What kind of paper did you use?
It's good. It's good. Like, the gelato is back. Now Baker definitely, whatever issues they were having, they definitely worked on it and turned it around.
Okay. What kind of paper did you use?
The Binsky.
Nice. Okay. Okay. Also, big shout out to Shay. Big shout out to Binsky and those not the papers but the edibles with the little slide yaya. I've been running around to all my parties with that in the case and the joints in the case, and I left mine at Shay's house and Shay brought it to work today. Big shout out to Shay. I see you, Shay. Thank you so much. You're a rock star and you're great. She was like, "Did you leave a case with joints in it at my house?" I was like, "No." She was like, "It has hummingbirds on it and a sticker on the back." I said, "That's mine." I literally was like, because I didn't thought I lost it, but also I was all over the place last night. But nevertheless, non tanto. Per usual. Granted. Now, Chuck, like, continue. Sorry, but yeah, big shout out to Shay. Sorry, continue, Chuck.
They definitely worked on the issues, fixed them. The gelato is back. I would definitely recommend this one. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, just because I feel that it would be smoother in a blunt. But no, it's great.
Okay, hell yeah. Okay, big shout out to Mount Baker. Big shout out to Mount Baker with a crowd favorite. Hopefully, again, to soon be another staple. And then, Emily, I know you gave yours, but just one more time.
Yes. 10 out of 10. I am like really stoned. Like, still, like, it's been almost an hour from smoking it to finishing it to just chilling here. And like I am just I feel like I've already hit the peak of the high. Now I'm just kind of enjoying it. I'm taking a little walk, in my head.
Okay.
It definitely feels like an all over type of high though. Like I feel it a lot in my head. I feel it a lot in my body. It is a good hybrid, but it does lean more indica. So if someone does not want like that facial heaviness, they probably should not smoke this because it does have that immediately hits you. Like you feel it almost instantly. And I think that's the oil.
Okay.
But it is good. I love it. 10 out of 10. It's going to be gone tomorrow. So.
Wow. Okay. Very good. And that's the Miracle Alien cookies. I'm like, I just wish to see that one back. Or another strand. What if they did like the panna cotta like that? That would also be great.
I would love to see other strains from them in this pre-roll.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
That would be fire. Okay, very fair. Thank you, Emily. And big shout out to Sub X again. But it seems as though this has brought us to a close. I want to give a big shout out to everybody out there smoking weed and enjoying Mary Jane. Remember to stay high and humble, y'all, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace. Have a good one, y'all.